What's going on here? It's me here. I'm back with something new. It was something I said I was going to do today, and I was planning on doing it today. But the game kept on crashing every time I was trying to record it. So I kept on dicking around with it. Eventually, I was going to just record Bioshock. But then I was like, just like kind of just like started screwing around with shit. And okay, sorry. Look, I was just doing something. I was clearing shit away. But no. Yeah. So I was playing around with this world, and I'm actually gonna start new one. This was just kind of like a test to like see stuff. So yeah, basically all you need to know about this when you're going into it, everything will be kind of explained with like what's gonna happen with the cinematics and stuff. That's gonna start with a new game thing. Uh, all you need to know is that this is an alien underwater planet. Hopefully the shit doesn't crash. I don't know. I may do like another news thing on like what's happening with Subnautica if this doesn't work. So yeah, we'll just see what happens. So let's get right into this. All right, so let's see here. Click any button to continue. All right. I just listen. They'll tell you everything. All right. Well, that did nothing. Like that did nothing that I expected. I thought they were gonna explain like why the ship was actually crashing, like why you're in this escape pod. Don't worry, I'll explain it real quick. Just give me 1 second. Let's see here. Grab the extinguisher and go in all directions that I want it to go in. All right. All right. Well, that's done. All right. Let's see here. All right. The C tablet is what I like to call this, at least. Thank you. All right. So let's see here. Now basically the reason why that huge ship crashed and like when you saw it when we were going out here, but you'll like believe me, that's the ship that we crashed from right there. It's awesome, believe me. Like you can actually go in there and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys actually know Subnautica and stuff like that, but I'm guessing a lot of people don't, or like never played it before, never watched a YouTuber that has played it. But yeah. Now, so yeah, basically, I'm gonna pause my game real quick here. But the reason why this crashed was it was explained in like a earlier version of the game. It was supposed to be for terraforming purposes, but then a unknown wave of like radiation or pulse or whatever, like an EMP, caused like a hull failure, which led to like engine failing and ending up you crashing here. But this game's really cool. Like you can like make big bases. You can make huge like not Cyclops, a huge submarines and stuff like that, which one of them is called the Cyclops, if you heard me there. Oh yeah, and also, if you guys are wondering what that is, there is land here. I am going to spoil this, but there is some land in some areas, and oh well, that's pleasant. All right, well, there is some land here. That's why there are birds, because like birds didn't like magically spawn on this planet because of the aurora, because that's just another thing they can land on. But no, there is some land in here, but like 90% of the whole planet is just completely water. But anyways, enough about story and stuff. Let's just dive right in. So I'm really hoping this does not crash. Um, and I know you guys are probably thinking, why are you worried if it's gonna crash, and why are you commentating over this if you don't know it's gonna crash? Well, because last time I did it, it worked perfectly fine. So yeah, hold on. I also need to get this guy out. That's called a crash fish, and you'll know why in just a little bit. Oh, that does slightly less damage than I actually thought. No, I think the last time I played the game, it did 50 damage. Now it does 35 damage. I'm not complaining. But yeah, I need this for a welder and stuff like that, and some flares. Now, while the narrator of the game was going over some stuff, he saw me going through like the inventory of the escape pod. Now, there's nothing really useful there. There's just like some basic food and water that I don't even think will help you out for like maybe even your first day. But if you guys are wondering how you can get food, you have to catch fish like this. Like you can literally just swim up and grab them. These guys are used for like water and stuff like that. And this thing I'm trying to catch is like a better version of food, and it's harder to get, which is why they're a lot better. Or at least that's how I think it is, like game balances and whatnot. But anyways, what I like about this game is it's really nice, laid back. It's not hard to get resources or whatever. It's just like really easy. You can just sit down and play it and just have fun. It's not like really a grind or whatever. Yeah. So let me see here. I know I'm gonna need 2 batteries. It's like how you make those are with these acid mushrooms, which is kind of like acid spores and stuff, like battery acid, I'm guessing. But yeah. But yeah, I played this game a lot, and I did have a other save that I just used kind of for fun, but I already got to like end game stuff to where I could just practically do anything I wanted and stuff, which like I know wouldn't have been fun for anybody to watch. So I just thought I'd just rather get this stuff for like YouTube and stuff, like skip it and not skip it, delete it. Like I literally deleted it from a save file I had. Honestly, I don't even think it would work because they've added so much stuff since that. That was like about, oh man, I think it was 2 years ago before I played that save. But yeah, this game, it's not very hard, but it does get kind of creepy sometimes. Like, it's, you see, when it hits night, because there is a day and night cycle in this game. I know that sounds weird to say, but I have known some games that don't have like a day and night cycle. Like they were just constant day at like the beginning of their release. At the beginning of their release. Like at the beginning of the release of Subnautica, I can't remember if they had a day and night system. Pretty sure they did, but now, enough being said about this. Let's just go right into this. So I'm gonna cook up all this food and stuff, and just kind of show you how you do this. So every time you catch a new fish, like you can't just start up from the game.
Continued degradation of the Aurora's dry core may cause a quantum detonation. Calculating risk assessment. Death by malnourishment, 7%. By physical injury, 11%. By exposure to radioactive crash site materials, 19%. If the drive core is breached, probability of death increases to 65%.
Well, that's very pleasant. Okay, but no. So every time you catch like a new fish, and this does work with like resources too, it unlocks something new in like fabricators, like which is what this is. And sometimes it's not even a sometimes it's not even a fabricator. Sometimes it's Like you can eventually get into like parts of the game where you can get like docking stations and stuff like that, and you can unlock stuff for that still. All that good stuff. But yeah, but the best part about this game is just kind of like I said, it's really nice and laid back and relaxed. You don't have to like grind for hours on end, kind of like Ark and stuff, which I was planning on like doing recordings for, but I just never really didn't want to get to that because because of oh, magnesium. Okay, that's what I need. I don't want to get to it just because it's like I spend so much time on that game. I'd have to like split stuff into like for me to do one thing, I'd have to split them up into like 2 videos, which I don't really like doing. Like I don't want to take like this huge chunk of footage and then edit it out into like 2 videos. I don't want to do that. Like I don't even know how YouTubers do that, but yeah. So anyways, and what I want to get real quick is this welder right here, so that way I can fix this thing. This will provide power. It will make these things charge faster because this is how I'm currently using power, self-charging power cells. So if I fix this, I will be able to like get power on, and these things I think will charge a bit faster. Sorry, I had to take care of something. Okay, but yeah. Oh wow, I didn't even need a battery for this. Okay, so that's kind of interesting. Alright, so yeah. Oh wow, I need a welder to repair that now too. It used to be like you could just use a welder to repair that, and it would just be done. Like you wouldn't need to like repair this again. Alright. Alright, so you see, you can play this message right here. I'll let it play here. I'll just stop talking real quick.